I just texted Joe.
And Hannah, you're
wait,
right
this
there,
was
you're right there
rehearsed?
with him.
Joe, you rehearsed this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I gotta get
yeah.
in on that next time.
Yep.
It's right there. Wait, Ryan is feeding you.
I was scripting him.
Yeah.
This is a non-scripted show. Okay. Oh, Joe, thank you
That was
so
great.
much for calling. I love that.
All right.
Hey, call back
You guys
anytime.
have a great night.
Hey,
All
you
right,
too,
take
Joe.
care. Take care, Joe. That was funny. I'm like, hello. Why do you like Invicta? I'm like, well, plus Invicta runs, and I heard him giggle because I figured, okay, he saw it.
I love that. Hey, we're wrapping up our first hour together. You guys can join the conversation. We'd love to hear from you. We have 2 more hours with Invicta Watch Group and so much to share with you. But grab these up. Every piece that we are seeing here, very, very limited quantities. This one is my host pick for the hour. It's under $40 for you to add that on, increase your style, really enhance just the beauty and the details that we love from Invicta and collecting Invicta. All right, we're getting into our second hour together right now. I want to share with you a little preview of what is coming up. Take a look at your screen. This is one that we had not too long ago, Ryan, and it was a best seller of the night. 928273 is your item number to start shopping on that. It is going to be from your Reserve Sub Aqua collection. Now we also have for you, I love this one, 928803 from the Sub Aqua collection, 40 millimeter case size, limited edition Swiss quartz mother of pearl dial on that. And the price does expire at the end of the show. Right now it's under $150 for you to grab that up. You can also use that value pay. $30 gets it home to you. Now we also have something that has been brand new this month. So if you haven't seen it yet, this is another numbered limited edition. Adds exclusivity to your collecting. 2 great choices available right there, the blue or the green, 48 millimeter case size. Oh, and that is going to be with that partnership that Invicta has with Jason Taylor. That's my host pick of the hour. So we're gonna be talking all about that, but don't wait on anything that you love. Here is where we start our show. Sale price right out of the gate for you that we're going to be talking about. This is from the Slim collection. I love this one, 699780. The Reserve Slim collection, 38 millimeter case size on this. $49.99. So when we were talking about how I got my very first Invicta watch the other day, or I ordered my very first Invicta watch the other day, I was prepping for my shows and I had this one starred and highlighted and ready to go. It's like, wait, it's a sale price. And I love the slim, lightweight feel that we have here. Here's the thing, it's 92% off. If you don't have this home yet, I know a lot of our lady collectors out there have loved adding this into their timepiece collection. $25 gets it home, and it's final quantities, not coming back in stock.
All right, well, very good. Now here's your chance to be able to get into what we call that Reserve collection. I was mentioning this in last hour. Reserve, and that's what the emblem is up at the top. It actually is an IR all within that logo. People get it mixed up. They think it's Invicta Ryan.
Oh,
But it stands for
I
Invicta,
see.
stands
Yeah,
for Invicta
yeah.
Reserve.
That's
Yeah, it's a common.
in the making.
Yeah. And so what the thing is you're getting with Invicta Reserve is you're getting the finest of everything that we make at the company. And so we'll use all the premium components and movements out there, typically more unique designs and smaller production runs. Now we said that these aren't ever coming back again. So that's what final quantities actually means. And we both talked about this here tonight, and even Godfather, is that a lot of our business is the larger watch segment.
Right.
But if you look at this, I mean, this is an extremely thin design here.
How does everything fit inside there then?
Well, that's the whole thing. I mean, the tolerances are so tight to be able to create, because if you look at this, you have the crystal, and then you have to have a gap between the crystal and the minute hand, a gap between the minute and hour hand, and then you have a gap between the hour hand and then the dial.
Okay.
And look at the dial's just slightly embossed.
Yeah.
Then you have the movement on the inside, which is
Right.
about 1.7 or 1.8 millimeters thin, and then the case back. So everything has just been so just compressed.
This is a master class in design.
Right, and the design. I mean, for $50. Reserve watches, I've said this since I started with Invicta full time. It'll be a full 13 years in September.
Oh, nice.
That if you see one of our Reserve watches at $200. And remember, everything has gone up since then.
Right, right.
If you see one of our reserve watches, I still hold it at $200, you go ahead and you get it. You don't even think about it. You don't hesitate, you go ahead and get it. This is 25% of that threshold. We are giving you an opportunity tonight to be able to get into, the final, 4 or 5 dozen, whatever we had starting out here. And these are to never come back again. I like this watch also, just for the color with that purple that you'll find that's done for the bezel of the timepiece, and then the hands and the hour markers are done in purple. You have the little cabochon in red off to the side. The dual deployant closure is going to make the watch very easy to be able to take both on and off the wrist. If you have a nice manicure, such as Hannah does, you just press those 2 buttons and it releases the bracelet around your wrist.
Oh my gosh, it's 92% off. Get them before they are gone. Never coming back here at ShopHQ. It is final quantities. Right now it's $49.99. If you're looking for a great gift, this is a fantastic way to go. I only have 30 of these left to go around, and this really is how we showcase how Invicta does run the gamut. Known for, of course, those big, bold designs that so many of our collectors love, but we give you so much diversity and so much versatility in styles and designs and pieces for everybody that is out there. 15 left and remaining as we close that one out. It is on its way to a sellout. Grab them before they are completely gone. And also check out of your carts. We don't have a reservation system online, so it's not yours until you do check out. I also want to mention something else that we have available from our jewelry collection is 193191. Ryan was wearing the blue color in our last hour. He's still wearing it. It's $39.99. Heavyweight curb link bracelet, always laying beautiful and flat. I love that oversized lobster closure. Easy on, easy off, and $20 gets it home on your value pay. Now, for a way to really enhance the man cave space, or maybe if you do have your Invicta collection on display throughout your house, here's a great way to add to that. At $29.99, we do have the wall clock also available. 928011 is your item number to shop. It features that racing yellow that we love from Invicta. 14 inches on that wall clock, and you get it home for $14.99 on your value pay. All right, let's continue to move here. We've got so much to show you in our last 2 hours of the night. You've been already shopping on this. So much wow factor, an impressive timepiece for you guys to get home. This is the Lupa Dragon Ghost. It's 50 millimeters as far as the case size, skeletonized dial featuring the bracelet watch. Price expires at the end of the day. Right now it's under $200 for you to pick this up on value pay, $33.33. This is backed by demand. It sold out in its last airing, which happened in March. It's exclusive to ShopHQ too, so I wanted to mention that right at the top of this presentation here. You cannot find this anywhere else. We have 2 color choices available. This is going to be the silver tone green, fewer than 60 in silver tone green, and then we also have the silver tone silver. All right, so let's talk all about this. 50 millimeter in the case size. We said exclusive to ShopHQ, but this is that Lupa design.
Lupa is one of our flagship collections at Invicta, and it's been, this design or this collection has been around since 2002. It's a really interesting story. If you haven't heard it before, is that the Lupa design. So we came out with the Lupa. It was debuted at the JCK show back in 2022, which was probably about this month, 22 years ago.
Right, yeah.
And just really took everybody by storm.
Okay.
Then everything just started ramping up in production. The following year, in 2003, the Lupa became our #1 selling design. And in fact, it was the #1 selling design on the planet. Wow. And so it was a really, really big deal for us. And so it's a patented design, and we have then this arced or this curved crystal with this, in a sense, rounded rectangular case design for the watch. You have the flat back, and then you have that more of an extreme curvature that carries along here for the timepiece.
Now, I'm seeing some magnification here. Is that a feature that you added in with the Lupa?
Well, that's when you have that crystal that curves like that, depending on the angle, you'll actually be able to see inside, and it gives a little bit of that magnification effect. The bracelet on this watch is amazing. It's called the Lupa Diver bracelet. It's a 5-link bracelet. And you'll see the outer links well, every single link, all 5 of these links, whether, links 1 and 5, the outer links are more of that medium size. It's a Lupa design. It's that curved or that arced design here. The links 2 and 4 are very thin. And then the third link or center link is also done in that Lupa design. For this timepiece or for the bracelet. You can even see from the side those little arcs that carry through. But it's so fluid, and it's solid stainless steel for the bracelet. Press the button right here. Again, we'll just that dual deployment closure. And then Hannah, yet again, we have that mechanical automatic movement on the inside of the LG0801B. The balance wheel is at that 9 or 10 o'clock position. The mainspring is down at that 4 o'clock position on the inside, and then there's a rotor yet again that will just continuously wind as you're wearing the watch and doing your daily activities.
So that bridge here in the center, that's actually helping with the movement on the inside of the watch, right?
So yeah, we call it that bridge movement. It goes from 9 o'clock over to 3 o'clock, and you think of it like as going over a ravine or a river here, and that's what we're talking about, that linear bridge design carrying all the way through. Individual jewels are also part of this. Jewels are used in movements like this that are put together by hand, where metal would be rubbing on metal. So what that does is it reduces friction. It just increases the accuracy of the timepiece and enhances the life of the movement.
Okay, it's exclusive to ShopHQ. You will not find this anywhere else. I have fewer than 50 left to go around if you want the silver tone. That's the one that I'm holding here right now. You have that curved design, so nice and comfortable on the wrist. But I love how sleek this looks. One of the things that I love about the Lupa is that you have this seamless blend from case to where the lugs are to the bracelet here as well. Something completely different outside of those traditional timepieces. This is also perfect 5-star review rated online. Let's look at a few of those right now. That person said, wow, the Lupa Dragon Ghost is a must-have for every watch collector. I've worn it several times, and every time I do, someone notices it from across the room. Its unique style and deep purple color with gold accented rim is definitely a conversation starter. The clear body displays the elegant engine behind this brilliant timepiece. So that was a little bit of a different design that we originally had on this. Here's another one right underneath it, outstanding design, saying beautiful, striking, gorgeous Lupa Grand Dragon Ghost commands attention. It really is an absolute head turner in your collection that's not going to sit in the boxes. This is one that screams, wear me. The one right underneath there says this exceeded all my expectations by a mile. So the price expires at the end of the day. Right now, you're bringing it home for under $200, or that interest-free value pay, $33 and change. When we talk Invicta, we get how many years of a warranty?
You get a 3-year warranty that comes with every Invicta watch, no matter the price point out there. It really covers the internal components, the working components of the timepiece. Anything really external is not covered with that warranty, but 3 years is actually really nice to have. What you're looking at right now is actually in the screen behind us. This is the movement. This is a live shot. I'll just slightly move just so you can see, even look behind us. See how this is the movement? So I have this underneath the microscope right here. And so what that does is I can just look at it and see all the different components. Now those are one of those synthetic jewels, synthetic rubies that you'll find right there for the balance wheel that's moving here for this watch. Now if I move over just a little bit more, here's that mainspring I was talking about a little bit earlier with that coalition forces, that man of war. So if I turn the crown, you'll see how this turns. And what happens then is that it's called the mainspring. And so what that will do is it'll almost like it will be in one continuous coil, like almost solid. And what that will do then is it holds all of the energy for the timepiece. And the rotor, which is that moving component underneath, will do the same thing. It will continuously then wind up the movement for you. So I'm almost there.
Look at that.
And we'll see just a little bit further. There's a slipping, there's a little bit of like a slipping clutch, so you just can't overwind it. by any means. But yeah, I'm about there right now. So the watch is fully wound. It would run for about a day and a half or so.
Okay, I have exactly 40 left in the silver tone. Silver tone, that is your favorite right now. $33 and change gets it home on your value pay. This is item number 911878. This is a patented design here from Invicta Watch Group when we talk about the Lupa. Fewer than 90 left to go around across the board. You also have your choice of the silver tone green there. Again, $33 and change gets that home on your value pay. So much wow factor with that piece. Hey, I want to take you to ShopHQ.com. This is one of your favorites right now. It's the Reserve Venom Hybrid that you can shop on that has a carat of diamonds. Fantastic reviews online if you do want to take a peek at those. Less than 50 total to go around, and right now all color options are still available. But grab that one up. All right, moving right on into our expert pick. This is, there we go. That was my bad, Neil. I didn't wait for it. I didn't wait for the stinger. 928-273. Yes, this is our expert pick for the hour. This is from...
He'll just keep hitting that button.
Okay, we'll get it on the third time. Third time's a charm. This is our expert pick. Woohoo!
I think that's the most
We
in
got it.
20 seconds my expert pick banner or stingers ever popped up.
It's important. It's
It
important
is.
that
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
knows. Okay, so let me go through your colors really quickly here. Then I'll turn it over to Ryan to talk all of the features and designs of this. Your first choice is actually going to be our black brown. This is your black brown. Okay, so we're calling it brown. It looks a little bit more red in person, but you're ordering black brown. Next one up is going to be your black green. Thank you so much. There's your black green. So the lower portion of the bezel right there is going to feature that beautiful color. Next, we have your blue red. It's my Captain America moment. That's your most limited. And then finally, we have your green. Okay, so that one is going to feature the same color right there on the dial. It's the only one that is going to have that same color right there and all the way around the bezel. It's item number 928-273. 5-star review on this that I was reading before the show. Ryan said it is his favorite in his Invicta collection.
Oh, very cool. Now, as I describe the watch, I'm just going to do a little playback on my iPad here of Hannah just raising the roof after that last expert pick. So you'll hear her laugh momentarily as I'm just going through the watch. So Hannah, look over here. You'll see yourself raise the roof.
Can we make that into a GIF?
We should. I like it. You know who can do that is Annika. She can do that.
Oh, really? Okay, Annika, I have a job for you.
So,
She's like, I don't need more to do, okay? She's very
already
busy.
Okay, now this is my pick for a few different reasons. This is a new design for us that has come out here just in the last few months. It's basically, well, it's predicated off the Sub Aqua Noma 2 with the case design and also with the crown protector here. But we've changed up the bracelet, we've changed up the bezel, and we've placed a special movement on the inside, the ETA 2824, a 25 jeweled mechanical automatic 3-hand movement that's Swiss made for that movement out there. You'll see that second hand, Hannah, is really just gliding perfectly. It's actually moving at 8 individual steps every single second.
Wow.
A step is a start and a stop. So 8 different times every single second. So every 0.125 seconds, that hand is starting and stopping, and that gives you that continuous motion and that glide.
Okay.
Elongated diamond hour markers are all pointing in towards the center of the dial. This watch also is part of our Reserve collection.
Right.
As you'll see Invicta Reserve there, as it says, 47 millimeters is such a sweet spot, and when you pick up this watch, you can feel the absolute quality that's associated with this timepiece. You get the 1-slot aluminum box
That's
here.
right.
And that's about a $39 value
I love
in of
that.
itself. You'll see back here, Swiss movement, our upgraded Flame Fusion crystal, automatic, and also 300 meters for water resistance.
Yeah.
Now, I would say this watch could be, leading a little bit sport, but also I think dress up. I would definitely wear a watch like this with my, with a jacket on, such as I have here tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe the, I think the blue is sold out, but we have the red and blue option. But then too, green is just an amazing color, and we have two different variations of that green here tonight. But one other thing too is look at how easy it is to be able to tell the time inside of this watch. I think sometimes we forget that, but with that black dial and then the white hour markers and white hands, there's a nice contrast. So it's an easy reference for you to be able to dictate the time.
Yeah, this line, the Reserve Sub Aqua, known for the advanced features that you're looking at, the bold designs, the amazing construction. That's why this is always a hot seller here when we have our hours with Invicta Watch Group. I'm showing off the green. So this is the only color choice that's also going to have the green featured on the dial right there. Love that crown protector. That's giving you an added level of durability here too. So a lot of our collectors love when you have that little add-in feature. $41 and change is going to bring this home on your interest-free value pay. Felix is calling. Felix is here right now. Hey, Felix, welcome to the show. How you doing tonight? What's going on?
Man, it's great. It's awesome. It's cool to be with y'all here on a Sunday. I'm having a great time. Hannah, you are looking lovely.
Oh, thanks.
Brian, you the man. You the man. You know you the man. But how y'all doing?
We're great. How
Fantastic.
are you doing? How was your weekend?
My weekend is fantastic, and I know I know these calls are like less than 2 minutes, but I got to give a shout out real quick to Annika. Annika does a great job. We all love her on the chat. We talk about her in the chat all the time. So y'all say hi to Annika real quick. I know she can't hear me the way y'all do things. I know she can't hear me right now, but y'all tell her I said, what's up?
Okay,
We do.
we'll pass
We
that
love
along.
Annika. Yep, she's here.
We have Aaliyah on set right now, and she's doing a great job.
Yeah.
And Annika will pass that along to her.
We will, and thank you,
Awesome,
Aaliyah. Oh my gosh, Aaliyah's doing a fantastic job here tonight too. Felix, tell everybody how much you love Invicta. You call us every single Invicta show that we have here, and we always love to hear from you.
Now see, don't embarrass me. Not every Invicta show. I'll skip one.
I think all of mine. Well, I feel very honored and lucky.
I do call in a lot. There's no doubt about that. But I mean, y'all got me hooked. As Ryan knows, this August 19th. Will be my 3-year anniversary of collecting Invicta watches, and since the first year into the third year, I've not lost count. I haven't counted in a while, but I'm over 450 watches in 3 years. It'll be 3 years, and even 3 years yet. Mm-hmm. But y'all just got great deals. Y'all got great prices. I love the bigness of them. Like y'all showing the Reserve Sabacqua Swiss with the 2824, the Lupa Dragon Ghost. Then you got the wall clocks. I mean, y'all just got so much to offer, and it's fun. It's fun, Hannah. All this is fun. There's no other watch company that has a group of people on the chat having a good time. Actually, if you hang long enough, you get to meet Ryan Johnson, on a cruise, which I'll be on. And it's just a good time. And then ShopHQ does a great job. So, y'all, I'm getting all my 2 minutes in. Y'all have a great night.
Oh,
Bye.
we love that.
Thank you, Felix.
Thanks for calling in. So good to hear from you. And from all of our Invicta collectors, it really is a community, its own little club that we love hearing from. For every single show, you guys get together on the cruises. So isn't that fantastic? I mean, you're collecting your timepieces, but then you also share that love for your favorite pieces, for these bold designs, for their amazing construction, for the stories that they tell, with a whole community of watch collectors.
Yeah, and just the friendships that are developed out there. And that's what we're talking about with Felix. Here's a cruise last year that was put on by the collectors. So there's Godfather right there. There's Anthony Walker. So there's on the cruise ship. I do the morning shows on the cruise ship on occasion to talk about like big events that are coming up here with the Invicta watches, and that goes out to all the estate rooms there. But so it's all about community, family, And that's why we're actually doing these cruises here, collectors-based cruises now that's going along. So the SoCal group on Facebook and Instagram is actually doing a cruise here coming up in September. And if you would like to find out information, I think there's still some room left. Send me an email at invictacollectors@gmail.com. And also on the East Coast, we'll be having out of Miami. That will be in November. You can send me an email for that also, and I'll get back to you here probably tomorrow on information for either one or both those cruises. I'll be on both the cruises and would love to be able to see you out there. Felix will be on the East Coast cruise. Godfather will be on the East Coast cruise. Dickerson and the crew and many more will be on the West Coast cruise coming up.
Oh my gosh, how fun. Have a blast, everybody who is going on those cruises. Hey, we have about 2 minutes left to shop on this one. I want to take you down the line on each and every one of these choices here again. And while we do that, I already have some updates. 928273 is your item number to shop. So let's start with the black brown. About to drop below 3 dozen in the black brown. Okay, so that is this one right here. The brown is going to be featured on the lower portion of the bezel that you're seeing here. Black green is your best bet. I have fewer than 40 available if you want the black green. Then we're gonna go to the blue red. That's what Ryan has on. That's the most limited right now. I only have 2 dozen of those left to go around. Perfect for all of those patriotic occasions as well. And then finally, we also have the green. What do we got there, Jack? Less than 30. Less than 30, and the green is your favorite. Now, if you are picking up additionals, we're gonna help you get that home 15% off. That's gonna take your second down to $212.50. You're saving over $37 if you do add on additional colors here tonight. A great way to shop and collect for everybody out there. Now, in our final meeting, or a final minute, I should say, Ryan, can you once again talk about the movement? Because this is a highly regarded movement here.
So the movement is from a movement manufacturer, also based out of Switzerland.
Okay.
The name of the movement manufacturer is called ETA, ETA. And they've been around for quite a while. But with these movements on the inside, the 2824 is the caliber, or think of it like as the car engine on the inside. It's a movement that we won't be using going forward. So these are part of the final movements there. 38 hours of power reserve, 25 different jewels are a part of the movement. And what's happening is the parent company that owns ETA, it's a big watch conglomerate. They want to save these movements to put in some of their luxury design or timepieces.
Okay, interesting. So $41 and change is going to bring that home. That is Ryan's expert pick of the hour. So you can continue shopping behind the scenes at ShopHQ.com. Oh, now check this out. I know Neil. He loves that stinger. We had a sellout. Oh, I didn't even grab one. It's 699780. Nice job, everybody who was able to pick that up before we had that sellout. All right, we are going to continue on. A lot of people are shopping on our stainless steel curb link bracelet. 193191 is your item number to shop right now. Sale pricing is under $40. You're saving 48% off. Now, I also want to mention you're going to save $10 if you are picking up additional units here. We have sold over 2,000 of these to date, and we have 4 great color choices. So the black is available. The black is actually the most limited choice that we have right now. We do have your gold tone. Your silver tone, of course, is available, and then Ryan is showing off the blue. $20 is going to get this home on your value pay. Now, we also have multiple size choices available, the 8-inch, or we also have the 9-inch. A huge, hefty gram weight on this one once again, and I love showing off the closure here. Easy on, easy off, but adding that great style factor to your timepieces and to your jewelry collection.
Right. The curb link design is our most popular link that we use in terms of our different jewelry options that we have. We have the oversized lobster style clasp that's a part of the design. I have many, many different bracelets that are done in that curb link in different colors, different sizes out there. To me, we've had some curb links that are a little bit smaller in terms of the dimensions of it. And these dimensions here, we're looking at about a 1/2 inch wide and a 1/4 inch tall. We've had some that are smaller, we've had some that are larger, and we have one that's much, much larger coming up. It's more of a flat curb link that's brushed if you want to get in that style. But here is to go along with those blue label timepieces. We have the black, that gold tone, and then also that silver tone. If you're looking at the 8-inch, it will have about a 7-inch inner circumference and 64 grams.
Okay.
The larger size at the 9-inch will have a 7 3/4 inch inner circumference, and the gram weight will be then 72 grams.
Wow.
So yeah, and me personally, I mean, you can do what you'd like, but I typically wear my jewelry on the opposite wrist, especially if it's metal.
To keep from
Yes, I know. I just
scratching.
on Instagram, I just posted my Diamonds and Ice Reserve Pro Diver, but I had an Invicta bracelet on. I just put it on that wrist for the photo or for the reel, but then I moved it back over to the other side. But I typically have my bracelets on the other side.
Nice. All right, so 4 great color choices available. The black is your favorite right now. The blue is right behind it. I think that this is a must-have in your jewelry collection, no matter how you're wearing a piece like this, especially when you get this heavy gram weight stainless steel for under $40. It really is a fantastic way to elevate your look and your expression of yourself that you wear every single day. Now, when we talk about a curb link style bracelet, this is always going to lay beautifully flat right there against the wrist. It is one of those staples of your jewelry collection, though. When we talk about the curb link, I love the curb for myself as a woman. This is always something that is very, very high end, gives you that luxury factor. And of course, that confidence when you step out, no matter where you are going. That's another thing that I love about a design like this. A little bit bigger, a little bit bolder, chunkier style here too. But when I say chunky, a lot of you guys are going to think, oh, okay, well, it's not going to be fluid. You still have such fluidity in the construction. Is everybody okay over there?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Let me just get back up. Let me just get back up.
He's okay, everyone.
Oh. Okay.
He's all right.
I'm okay. Just it's gonna bruise tomorrow.
Okay. I was like, what happened?
I don't even want to say.
Sorry. When I laugh a lot, I cry.
Oh, good.
So now I can't see.
That's
Final minute on this.
noted.
193-191 under $40. Free shipping and handling all day, every day here at ShopHQ. And now don't forget, $10 off additional units. If you are somebody who does want to, as Ryan said, wear on the opposite wrist of your timepiece, how great would this look if you are picking up additionals, 2 right next to each other too?
I mean, that's the whole thing. I mean, you can have the additionals out there. I mean, you have 3 of our most common colors right here: the silver tone, the gold tone, and the black. The blue is just another favorite color of ours out there. And I mean, the blue looks amazing just on the opposite wrist, like with my pink tonight, and just the blue coat
when
and
your
everything.
navy suit, that looks really, really good
And,
right along with.
The size is, I have about a 6 3/4 inch wrist, so it's pretty spot on there. There's just a little, this is perfect for me. There's just a little bit of drape. It'll still move around the wrist there. But, curb link, you can never go wrong in my opinion.
I know. It always looks fantastic. The black, less than 50 left to go around. The blue, less than 6 dozen. If you want the 9-inch across the board, less than 100 left to go around. Grab them up. 193-191. Okay. Okay.
You can always
I was like, oh, I thought you were doing that because you.
No.
a second ago.
I'm just gonna leave.
All right, we have, oh yes, okay, thank you. We have your NFL Pro Diver available for you. Now we are very limited in choices here across the board. 911349 is your item number to start shopping on this. We have the Buffalo Bills, we have your New York Jets, we do have, I don't think that we have your Miami Dolphins, but we will have a full presentation on that where we will unpack $59.99 for that this show only price for you. And now we've got another this show only we're gonna get into. Another NFL option. This is your way to really show your team spirit each and every day. For our sports lovers, you're gonna pick your favorite teams. We got a fresh new markdown here. The price expires at the end of the show. Right now it's $99.99. Use that value, pay $25 is gonna get it home. So for our sports team fanatics, 921-728. I'm gonna go down the line and tell you what choices we still have available, but here's the thing, final quantities, when they are gone, they are gone. We're gonna talk about the beautiful box and packaging that this comes home with, especially if you are getting a fantastic gift. Okay, so single digits available in the Cleveland Browns, and you're gonna see the beautiful leather strap with that quilted design. Now, next up, we have your Dallas Cowboys, always a fan favorite. And I love how the dial looks like a football field here too, when you look at this. This is your Broncos. Did you just give me an update there? 7 left in your Broncos, so be quick on that one. Next up, we are gonna take a look at your Raiders. Only a couple left here as well, featuring all of those subdials that Ryan's gonna walk you through here in just a moment. We have your Rams, 3 left in your Rams. Now take a look at the New York Jets, only 3 left here. And then finally, we have
There we go.
my Steelers! I'm a PA girl through and through. Steelers is my team. Final quantities here. And we had a collector that called in the one time, right? That is also from Pittsburgh. You mentioned him recently when we said like, oh, we love Steelers.
Yeah.
This is item number 921-728. When these are gone, they are completely gone. So grab them up right now. We only have 2 minutes to shop. Pick your favorite team.
Yes.
All right, Ryan.
Okay, I love this design. This is, we're talking about that S1 collection yet again with the tonneau shaped case. Leather, the leather we use on these watches are genuine Italian leather. And you can even see from the shot far away, we have that quilted stitching that goes along that you'll find in those luxury sedans, in those sports cars out there with that quilted seating that's a part of a tonneau shaped case. And what you'll find then too is the movement is from Time Module Inc. and it's what we call a multi-function movement. So the watch will tell you the time, the date of the month, the 24-hour scale, and then also the day of the week with a larger logo. And what I like about this watch is with the dial, look at the dial right there. You can see it's like, it looks like the dial was just freshly mowed, excuse me. And with the designs with the horizontal lines going all the way through.
Yes.
And the minute markers that you'll have look like the yard markers from like an aerial view looking down into the football field of this watch.
Clever is that. First time on air in over a month, and it just got a fresh new markdown for you. If you want the Cowboys, only 2 left to go around. I'm wearing my team. I have my Steelers on right now. Pick your, 5 left in the Steelers. All right, go Steelers. 5 left right there. Get it home for your value pay of $25 and really take that love of your favorite sports team with you every single day. You know, so many people will say, oh my gosh, you know, they are such mega fans.
Right.
They want to wear their favorite sports teams every single day. Now, this is a way without wearing the jersey or something that's too over the top or ostentatious.
I always say you just really can't wear the face paint every day to work.
I don't think so. For our super fans, I know.
Could you imagine? You imagine just walking down the hallway on a random Tuesday and you see like someone dressed up in Steelers yellow and the black?
You do you, boo. Okay, that's what I say. 911-349. So we just previewed this a moment ago. This is from your Pro Diver collection. There's a few things to walk you through on this. We did have multiple case sizes available, but a lot of those have sold out right now. So as we go down the line, I just want to make sure that everybody knows what is available. Mark down for our big sale that happened just a couple weeks ago. And now it's still available at $59.99. The price does expire at the end of the show. This one is going to be completely different than the other NFL design that we just showed for you. We're starting, oh, boo. We're starting with the Ravens here. Oh, I'm going to get flack for that one. So, Ryan, we talked about that. I'm a Steelers fan. My husband is from Baltimore, so he loves the Ravens. Lots of competition during football season at our house. But in any event, the Ravens is still available. Let's go down the line. We have your Chicago Bears next. Here's Chicago Bears. How many left there, Jack? Okay, 7 left in your Bears. Next, we have your Denver Broncos. 5 left right there. I love the texture on the dial that you're looking at. Looks like a football. How cute is that? Then we have the Raiders. 18 left and available in your Raiders. And then finally, we have, this one is going to be in the larger case size. So this one is going to be 51 millimeters. This is your Washington Commanders, and I have fewer than 20. Final quantities here too. Ryan, you're not bringing these back in stock.
Correct, yeah. Final quantities here. These watches, we didn't manufacture anything else. Now what I have just even in the background behind us right here, and then you'll see it just in a full screen, is I have the watch angled here. And first of all, look at the football in the backhand of the second hand. You'll be able to see, again, those little attention to detail. And then as you had mentioned, Hannah, it is the texture of the football for the dial. But if you look at the helmet with the logo on it, it's a 3-dimensional build. You can even see the shadows that are being cast by the face guard. Right?
Okay.
I'm forgetting what the name of what it is that will just protect you on the inside.
Yes,
but it's nothing that's painted on. It's an added detail that has been put onto the textured dial here for this watch. So the level of just design and dedication,
adds 3 dimension.
the NFL loves working with us at Invicta. And so it's
cool.
things like this that carry along. Get the NFL box that the watch will come
Thank
in,
you for pointing that
officially licensed product. If you open that up, it's all white and you'll see Invicta's logo and also the official licensed product from the NFL on the inside. And I like that everything is white because the watch will really be highlighted when it's inside and on the pillow there.
Oh, how cool is that? Final couple of seconds to shop. Now, I did do some research for you. If you want Washington or the Browns, those are the only ones who come in the larger case size. That's going to be 51 millimeters for that one that is available. The rest of them, Ravens, Bears, Broncos, Raiders, are all going to be in the 38 millimeter case size. I'm really good at throwing a football. That
You are?
Yes, I'm really, really good at it. I grew up throwing footballs with my brother, and it's on my special skills on my resume.
I'm okay catching.
Okay.
Have you seen those YouTube videos where the kid, he's standing in front of the house and he'll throw the football over the house and then run straight through the house and catch it in the backyard?
Really? No,
Yes.
I haven't. I need to watch that. Hey, what did I hear, Jack? Steelers sold out. Oh, and Cowboys sold out. Nice job for our Steelers and Cowboys fans. Lots to still share with you. We have a This Show Only coming up right now. 928803 for your Sub Aqua 40 millimeter case size. This is going to be a limited numbered edition here. Only 2,000 of these were ever made. You've also only seen this once before. This show only pricing is under $150 for you. I have 2 different choices available. You have your rose tone. This is going to feature a beautiful silicone strap. You also have the mother of pearl dial. Oh, look at that color. This is the rose tone. And then we have the silver tone available as well. I think this is something that is perfect for our ladies out there that want something new in their collection.
So Sub Aqua is our number 2 collection at Invicta. Number 1 is our Pro Diver collection. Number 2 is Sub Aqua. And what that dragon is for at the very top of the dial, that is actually the logo for this particular collection. Sub Aqua meaning underwater. This watch actually comes with, has been built to 100 meters of water resistance. Part of a modern lady's size at 40 millimeters. I say we focus a lot of our watches between 38 to 42 millimeters for women.
Yeah.
But if you're a guy and you're like, hey, this watch would totally fit in my collection, I would look fantastic in it, this is by no means, just exclusively for the women out
Yeah.
there. I have a lot of watches, particularly 40 millimeter pro divers that I still wear. Same size as this out there, still love wearing them. But look at this.
pretty is
I
that?
think this is absolutely amazing. The strap is a dual injected strap, meaning 2 different colors. And look at even the texture that goes through for the indentation there with the horizontal lines going through for the texture.
Carried from the bezel there too.
Exactly. It's what we call a monolug system. Most watches will have 2 lugs coming off each side. This is just 1 lug, and there's a pin going through, which allows the watch to be able to be worn by larger wrists and also smaller wrists.
Okay.
The movement on the inside is a Swiss-made movement, the Ronda 515, which is a 3-hand movement with a date window. And look at that mother of pearl.
Oh, so
that
pretty.
mother of pearl, just again, you're looking at that northern lights with what we refer to as, it's called the Orient of the mother of pearl.
Right.
That is the color shift. That's that pop of color that you get with that mother of pearl.
Okay, this show only pricing for you. Limited quantities if you want the rose tone. I only have 4 left to go around. If that is the one that you want to grab up, add it to your cart and check out. So this is a limited edition, right? There were
Yes.
only a certain number of these ever made.
Correct. So if we turn the watch around
That's
to the
what I was
back,
looking for right now.
Yes.
Where is it?
And right here, you'll see limited edition. This happens to be number 326.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Out of the 2,000 that will ever be made. I call the case back of our timepieces the cheat sheets. And so that will tell you the Flame Fusion crystal. Well, that crystal is the crystal that has a sapphire crystal that's been incorporated with a mineral crystal. You have the scratch resistance and also the hardness of those 2 crystals. Water resistance 100 meters, so you can go swimming with this watch. Excuse me. You have then the Swiss movement that's also a part of the design. So there's just a lot going into this particular design.
Yeah, it's 68% off right now. You've only ever seen it one other time, and we already are super limited in quantities, so grab it up on a $30 value pay. Silicone strap, I love how you see both of those colors incorporated into the design. Comfortable and lightweight. It's 928803. Rose tone is about to sell out, so add it to your cart and check out quickly so you don't miss out on the deal. All right. Let's take a little look at the Invicta Lupa. This is 911878. It's one of your favorites that we have seen throughout this hour for you. This day only pricing is under $200. It does have that ghost design to it, so you can see all of those inner workings. Silver tone. I only have about 3 dozen left to go around. And the other color that's going to be available is the silver tone green. I believe we sold out of the color that you see right there on your screen. 911878 is your item number to shop. Oh, all right. Very excited to share with you the Pirate of the Seas. This is my host pick, and you guys loved it last Sunday night when I had an Invicta show with each and every one of you. I wanted to bring that back up so you guys can grab it. It's very popular behind the scenes right now. 699767. Here's the story on that one. You have waited just about a year to get that back in stock. It's here and it's available right now at that fantastic price. $33 and change gets it home. All right, now we're talking about the wall clock. So this is how all of our collectors out there, if you have the man cave, the display area for each and every one of your Invicta timepieces, then this definitely is going to be a staple to get home to really enhance that style where you keep all of your timepieces. It's 928011. Here's the thing, I only have 55 of these to go around. Ryan, take it away.
Yeah, so this is that 14-inch wall clock that we originally came out with the blue bezel and also the blue dial. And I think this is the most creative.
Can't keep up with me, Neil.
Yeah, exactly. You're running all around the studio.
I'm here,
just
there,
like,
and everywhere,
you know, she's
okay?
just like, she was
You'll
hiding
never know where
earlier,
you'll
she was
see me
behind
next.
here, and now she just like comes out of nowhere. So
I just wanted to set my
now
cards out.
that Hannah told me the cat's out of the bag. When she starts laughing a lot, she starts crying. So
I do.
that
I
is definitely
do.
a challenge for me.
So you never know.
So,
you never know.
right.
It could happen at any moment. So I love that the yellow that we see here in the racing design.
And if you look at too the car. So we sponsor, we are now sponsoring a F2 race team. And so that's where we're talking about the car. That is the car on the inside going down the track. And it looks almost three-dimensional to me. I mean, it just,
really well done.
The graphic is just absolutely amazing. And this is all predicated off the design of our Pro Diver. So I was just talking about the Pro Diver, the 40 millimeters that I have. This is very much similar to it, just modified a little bit. But here's the thing. So easy to be able to install. You can just, there's just a little mounting hole in the back. You can put a screw in the wall.
Okay, I was gonna ask that.
And I'll actually take it off here. I'll show you.
Okay.
So, and the other thing, Hannah, is listen to how noisy this is. You hear it tick?
You don't hear a thing.
That's the thing. Right.
And it takes one AA battery, not included.
Not included. And there's a little access panel on the back. So here's where your battery goes. And then there is this little red dial. And there's the mounting hole up on top. And that little red dial then, that's all you need to do to adjust the time. It's really, really simple to do.
Oh my gosh, add that style in a brand new way. This also is gonna make a perfect gift if you know an Invicta watch collector. $29.99 only while quantities remain. I only had 55 to start the presentation and the price does expire at the end of the day. Less than 4 dozen left and available to go around. I also wanna mention, we also have some jewelry. This is a heavier weight style from what we had a little bit earlier. 204897 silver tone or gold tone, giving you a little bit more of that brushed texture on that. It's under $50. You are saving almost $200. And the gram weight is out of this world. 2 choices available, the 9-inch or the 10-inch. The 10-inch is 199 grams of stainless steel. Value Pay is gonna get that home for $25. Now here is the one that you saw a little bit earlier. So this gives you a little bit more diversity in choosing your color. I say that because the black and the blue were your favorites here during that presentation, but grab them up because we're very, very limited, racing towards a sellout in both of those colors. Right now it's $39.99. And if you're picking up multiples, $10 off additional orders. If you missed our first hour together, go to ShopHQ.com. We want to share with you everything that we had. The ceramics collection was there. You guys were loving that diamond timepiece, 1 full carat of diamonds. And then Ryan's expert pick from our first hour together was brand new today. We had the very first airing. So you can grab that to $179.99 this day only pricing. There's the green, black. I also love that bright, beautiful pop of orange, giving you a sporty, kind of more casual look. Think, you know, your favorite t-shirt or collared shirt and your blue jeans. The item number is 922072 to shop on our website. Next up, oh, it's one of my favorites here. So I have a love of the water. For those of you who are still getting to know me, I spent a lot of time working on cruise ships as a performer. And so for me, anytime that I see something that is inspired by being on or near the water, I absolutely fall in love. This piece is giving you kind of a rugged, rustic, kind of a steampunk design. It's $699,767. It's finally back in stock. We've sold over 1,000 of these, but it was about a year ago that we had these and they completely sold out to the piece. Right now it's $199.99. You loved it last week when we were able to present it for the first time in a year. You can also shop your Today's Top Deal. Mont Kush has the Today's Top Deal here today. Now let me go down the line and share with you each and every choice. So you have your anchor. 2 dozen only left in the anchor. Ship is up next, 10 remaining in the ship. And then we also have the siren. Siren, I only have 20 left to go around. This is so unique. That's why it's my host pick here. It's something completely different. Of course, I love the water. I love being on the water, so it really speaks to me. But we talked about this last week, Ryan. We said this has a really kind of cool, rugged design. Gives me like steampunk vibes.
I like that too, with the leather strap, with that oversized whip stitching that's a part of it. We have the Legardo strap, which is the extra leather that goes behind behind the case back of the watch, and then you'll see the emblem
Yeah.
for the different design that you're looking at is double riveted in through both those different pieces of leather there to keep it secure for you. This is all predicated off of our Diver Edition, that 52 millimeters anniversary case for the design of the watch, and get the watch packaged to you in the combat case. So it looks like a 3-slot case. Your watch will be in one pillow, and then we'll actually have the flashlight. It's a tactical flashlight.
Yes.
So I actually have one of these when I take Noma out at night.
Okay.
So you can have the bright light. You press halfway, it'll be more of a dim light. Press halfway again, it would be a strobe light. And then the final function is then SOS.
Right.
So if you happen to be, in a dire situation.
Right.
So, I mean, this is a fantastic package that goes along with it. There's even a lanyard to keep around your wrist so nothing happens. It won't fall away from you. But the watch too, it's just amazing for the price to be able to get into this opportunity here.
Finally, it is back in stock. $33 and change is going to get this home on your value pay. This is one that we have been waiting and waiting and waiting to bring back in stock, but I only have a few of these left to go around once again. So last Sunday night, I believe was the first presentation that we had in just about a year. Right now, you're saving 76% off. Get them before they are completely gone again. Now we're single digits in the ship and less than 20 in the anchor. Thank you for showing off that beautiful color.
Look at that dial.
Yeah.
I mean, that mother of pearl. I mean, you get all the colors, the color spectrum right there with that black mother of pearl. I mean, just completely eye-popping. And a great call, too, because the mother of pearl comes from the sea.
That's
just like the whole
right.
theme of Pirates of the Seas.
Gems of the Sea that we're talking about right there. All right. Continue grabbing that up. It is my host pick, 699-767. Super, super limited in those options, so do not wait. I want to get into our reserve collection. This is a partnership that we had that Invicta Watch Group has with Jason Taylor. We'll talk all about that in just a moment. I'll introduce it first. 928-771 is your item number to shop. This is Hannah's pick. Thank you so much. 189. Yes. And we spelled it right. It's a palindrome. We're checking all the boxes here tonight, all right? We're firing on all cylinders for our 3 hours of Invicta Watch Group. All right, this is brand new this month. It is a numbered limited edition. 2 color choices available. The blue, we only have about 30 of these left to go around in the blue. And if you, the blue is the most limited right now. And if you want the green, I have about 40 only to go around in your green choice. We'll talk about all of those beautiful subdials. You have a to-know shape case here too. But then not only that, what's the name of the texture that's done on this dial, guilloche?
Yeah, so it's a guilloche inspired.
Okay.
Yeah, so guilloche inspired means that you're getting into that textured dial. True guilloche is actually hand carved.
Got it.
And those dials are thousands of dollars.
Okay.
So we do what's
Yeah, I
called an
bet.
oil pressing
Labor-intensive.
technique to give you that same sort of look, but you're not paying the price for it for this design. Now, Jason Taylor, we've been partners with Jason Taylor.
Yeah, what's that partnership all about?
So here he is, right here. All the hosts seem to like this B-roll of him. Oh, maybe it's just a still shot.
Hi, Jason.
Yeah. Yeah, he watch.
Oh, does he have something to say?
Let's see here. You know, we do the same workout routine, and I train Jason. Just like
There he is.
Yeah.
Okay, very handsome.
yeah. Well, the thing is, I mean, he was an unbelievable football player.
Right,
He's a very
right.
handsome guy, and he's just an awesome human.
Oh,
Like he was amazing on the football field, but off the football field, he has the Jason Taylor Foundation
gonna
in
say
South
very,
Florida.
philanthropic.
And he helps kids down in South Florida, and just a cool guy.
Wow.
So we've been in partnership with him. His first show was December of 2012.
Okay.
And so he came out with some ideas that we just had never done before with Invicta, and so we love working with him. A majority of his timepieces are numbered limited editions, and as you'll see on the case back of this watch, this one is a numbered limited edition. And once we look at the case back, most of the watches are numbered to 999.
Yeah.
The reason being that his number for football, a majority of his career, was number 99.
Aw.
So just to pay homage to that. Swiss-made movements on the inside to no shape case.
Yep.
I love the weights immediately when I put this, when I just grab this watch off of the ped. Bracelet is just so fluid. And look at this blue on the inside, that Invicta blue. I still have on that bracelet too. It looks pretty cool just underneath the cuff there.
Right.
The movement on the inside is a Swiss-made movement, and it is that Ronda Z60 time, dates of the month, day of the week, and a 30-minute chronograph is all a part of this design.
Yeah.
So that textured design, look at how the hour markers, Hannah, are sort of those double lines that are just moving, that are going in towards the center of the dial.
Yeah.
But just an amazing build. Feels so just like luxurious on the wrist too.
So well done. It debuted at the beginning of June with Aaron Kessler. Super, super popular in its very first presentation. It's back and available right now for under $190. We're gonna quickly say hello to Travis in Indiana. He's been waiting patiently. Hi, Travis. My name's Hannah. Say hello to Invicta Ryan. What are you up to tonight?
I'm just sitting there watching you guys, checking out everybody in the chat, talking and whatnot. I heard some top collectors call in earlier. Mr. Fantastic, Godfather, heard him earlier. So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna let it die down because you can't come directly behind Godfather because he brings a different type of energy.
He does, doesn't he? Oh, well, Travis, it's so good to hear from you.